We're here at the Shebang Festival near Bellingham, Washington. I am Queen Pupachina, and welcome to our composting poo temple. The name of our temple is Holy Shit, because we believe that all waste is only waste if you waste it. And that human poo and human pee are fabulously designed to work with Mother Nature and with the plant people who need that food from us as fertilizer. So we've created a system here, composting toilets that use magic sawdust to keep the stank down and to also break down. They have delicious little microbes in there that eat the poo, and excrement is this gorgeous compost that you can grow amazing food out of. This is the Grand Poobah.
At your service.
And this is compost made from human waste.
Human poop and pee and food waste
And food waste.
green waste from the garden.
Yeah.
Leaves, straw, chicken manure. Every single thing all goes into one pile. And this is 2 years old.
Hello, I am the High Peastress Easy Peasy, and currently what I am doing is I'm refilling the sawdust buckets so that when they're in the stalls, our happy poozers can put the sawdust down on their waste so it doesn't smell.
Keep seeing these bugs. And this is one of our IBCs, our intermediate bulk container. And right now you're emptying some buckets into here. As you can tell, it's like mostly woody material. Then I take the buckets and I fill them once more with sawdust so that we can get all the material out of there, or as much as possible. And cover this material, and that keeps the smell down.
Yes, and those cubes in the back there,
Yes.
designed by this genius right here.
You know.
Visionary leader. They've got the right amount of mass for
Yes.
the poo
Thermal
and the
mass.
sawdust. Thermal mass, because it takes heat. That's another ingredient that's necessary for it to turn into beautiful
Well,
compost.
it takes heat to kill pathogens, and we're working with some of the oldest living organisms on the planet, the archaea, that like to live at 130 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're everywhere, and they instantly show up for their job, but they need enough mass, at least a 3-foot cube, in order to generate enough body heat in order to do their work, and that's how they like to live. And so we're just helping them. We're just creating a microbe farm,
It's an
and it's a
environment for them.
symbiotic relationship with them.
Well, I've been here for about an hour, and I've been helping the person that works here right now with the compost stuff, because I really think that she needs a little bit of help, and it is kind of really fun.
It's also helping
The owner.
the owner so she gets stuff done so she doesn't have to do it all by herself.
And
She only has few workers, only a little bit of
Hardly are
workers.
any workers. So what we do is get the soapy water, we put it in here for compost tea or something, put it back, and we stir it.
There's so much to be said about water.
Well, mostly I love it.
Yes.
I love water so much
Yes.
that I honor it, and I don't think it's sexy.
Yes, that's right.
And it's smooth,
That's right.
and it tastes great, and I
Yeah.
couldn't live without it, because
Yes.
water is life.
That's right.
And I celebrate that.
That's right.
Celebrate it.
What she said.
So I don't want to waste it. So
Mhm.
every drop, and this,
Every drop.
every drop.
Every
and
drop.
we have faucets in our houses.
We have faucets.
You can just turn that shit on
Running
and go,
water. It can run all day, and no one says anything.
No, it just run.
All
but
day and all night, day
you
and
notice how cool it is that way.
We don't conserve water because it's scarce. We conserve it because it's sacred.
Because we love it.
Because we love water, because we are water.
We are made out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
70%.
So by doing this, we can see every drop.
Yeah.
Feels
But-
good.
By plugging the hole and instead using a bowl to collect our water, we're seeing exactly
how
much
much
water,
we use.
how much water we're using to wash our hands, or wash our bodies, or wash our clothes, or wash our
Go
dishes.
right ahead, it's up to you.
And
And when we're done,
when we're done,
we like it gray too, because gray water
water.
is very valuable, nutrient-rich stuff right here. Whoa,
that's right.
give us
in
some
it.
micro.
Put some DNA in there. Put yourself in there.
You might want to get a shot right down in
We
it.
could use some more compost in here too.
We could.
So this is compost tea, and people often ask us. They say, "No, we're gonna drink the compost tea." And
No, it's for the garden.
this is for the plants. It's a tea for the plants to make them
plants.
grow strong and beautiful and healthy. And what happens is there's something freaking amazing with compost tea. We take compost that's all finished and cured, and we take something compost that's used to living in an aerobic environment.
The brown stuff.
The brown stuff there, and we put it into a watery environment, and it goes from living on the land to living in what amounts to the sea, and that microbial community actually changes its way of being to now live in underwater, and they then greatly multiply. I don't know, 1 billion-fold or whatever.
Billions and billions of
Billions.
those are in there? What?
Galaxies, entire universes in here.
An entire universe.
Mega trillions of creatures in here, and then
And what are they doing? They're munching
they're
and
eating,
cleaning.
and they're eating pathogens like E. coli and salmonella. Salmonella? Am I saying that right? That's Salman Rushdie.
Salmonella.
Salmonella. Salmonella. We'll work. We can edit that
But the
out.
weird thing is that when you add dirt to this wastewater, it gets cleaner.
It gets clean.
It's the most counterintuitive thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard of.
Yeah.
But it is true.
Woods
it is
in
now very
laboratory.
clean. I'm not gonna drink it,
Don't drink this.
but it's not germs. It's
No.
it's health. It's good.
8 days. They've studied this at actual real life laboratories. I think it's Woods End Laboratory has done they put E.
name
coli.
drop, are you?
That's right. Woods End Laboratory.
Woods hole.
Woods Hole.
I know my hole.
Land's End. That's where you get like jackets.
Yes, that's
Yes.
shopping.
Anyway, so the laboratory discovered they put E. coli and salmonella.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
Yeah.
Salmonella. It's
Yes.
they put that in the compost, and then they put in the water, and then they put compost in there. In 8 days, the compost eats the bad bugs. Gone. Like scientifically, they've proven that.
They're gone.
You don't even have to do anything. You just put some compost in the water, and because
Stir it every now and then.
it's a jungle in there, and the microbes are creating a stable ecosystem in the water, and they don't want the bad bugs either, so they kick the bad bugs' ass is what happens, and so they have to keep it stable for themselves. Voila, they've purified the water for us in 8 days
And now
just
we
by
can use
stirring
it
this
anywhere.
frickin' bucket. What?
Now we can.
Now
put
we
it
can
in.
put it. We can pour it everywhere,
And there's no germs.
and we've killed the pathogens, and now this can go on the plants and grow food in our garden, and it's like a mega. This is
Mega.
like compost on
Thank
steroids.
you.
When you put regular compost in a liquid environment, it's just
It actually
mega.
makes more good nutrients.
It makes not.
What?
It make no. What it does is it makes more soil life. It just like mega blooms, because what's in compost really is soil. It's the life force of the soil. So it's the it's the ecosystem community that's grown. The nutrients, yes.
Billions and billions of them.
Billions. So the nutrients are in there, but more importantly, what it is the life force.
Right.
It's the soul. It's the soul of the soil. That's what we're talking about.
And that's what goes into this.
Yeah.
And it's so
Complete
yummy.
the circle. Complete the circle. We shit. We make compost.
Bye-bye.
We make compost tea. We put it in the garden. We grow food. Voila.
Delicious, juicy, yummy food.
Mm. It's beautiful.
Now it's complete.
We've been doing this for 20 years.
so good.
It's so good.
Yes.
It's the way to go.
And these were actually fertilized with my very own pee
And here's the freaky part.
at my farm.
This is radical. What we're talking about is so fringe and radical. It's barely even legal, what we're talking about. And this is what the planet's been doing for billions of years. So, there's some psychic underpinnings of major proportions here that we're pressing on cultural boundaries and repression and fear and shame about our bodies. and all of this really painful stuff that it's time for us to let go of this and step into a more whole, complete, and empowered species. So this is just one portal. These are the, what did we call them yesterday? We called them the Teleportapoties. We'll leave this on the land for a year, and then in a year or so, this will come out and sit in the pile on the ground, and other critters will get in there and do their jobs. But at a festival, you got all kinds of people. You got people coming and going, and we need to keep the people safe, and that's the beginning. And the big thing is for people to feel safe, to be able to feel, because we're pressing on some major shit. So
People got weird shit about shit.
we got shit about shit, big time. There's shit.
And it's fabulous. I use this in my farm. I grow amazing. You can have a pear that's grown in this method.
We grow food with this.
Yeah,
This is how the mother does things.
it's how it was all designed to work.
We're just getting in alignment with what the mother is telling us. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all. It's like everything is a circle. It's a circle.
We breathe what the trees put out, and they breathe what we put out, and the same goes for our food.
That's right.
We eat what they put out, and
Right.
they need what we
That's
put
right.
out.
That's right. That's right.
Put it out.
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 Put it out. Put it out.
Put it out.
Give it back.
Give it up.
Put it out. Let it out. And it's all good. It's good.
So
Holy
good.
shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Whammo.
We